Ah, YouTube and rushed AAA games, a match made in heaven. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down yet another top 10 video game glitches.
Willis, I beg you, I was drunk. Didn't know what I was doing.
Since there are so many glitches to choose from, we've decided to narrow down our list by steering clear of game-breaking bugs, focusing on one glitch per game franchise, and ultimately judging these glitches based on their entertainment and notability factor.
What is the meaning behind this striking piece of art?
As this is our third such list on this topic, be sure to check out our previous videos, you completionist you. Number 10. Caden's Weird Walk, Mass Effect.
Never been a real fan of crowds.
When you're a spacefaring commander trying to protect the galaxy from ancient threats, you witness a lot of crazy stuff.
Please let this one know if success is achieved.
It seems the stress of trying to avert a galactic war has finally gotten to one of your crewmates, though. Caden has decided to follow you around as daintily as he can while performing physical feats that would terrify a gymnast. This doesn't seem to bother anyone else, though, and shooting him point-blank range with a high-powered rifle doesn't seem to snap him out of it either. Number 9. Police Roundabout Chase, Batman Arkham Knight.
As if Wayne didn't have enough expensive cars.
In Gotham City, Batman does the most heavy lifting when it comes to criminals. Maybe that's why the police have gotten a bit lazy with who they let on the force.
Hey, Batman. Every damn time.
Criminals are trying to make a getaway and the cops are close on their tail, but the clever bandits have outwitted their pursuers and begun a brilliant game of cat and mouse as they endlessly circle a roundabout.
Oh, crap. It's Batman! Get us out of here!
Batman can only watch as the chase goes on and on and on. This scene certainly deserves some appropriate music. Number 8. Walking around without legs, Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. Cutting off people's limbs is kind of Raiden's thing, not having a lot of non-robotic limbs left himself.
You'll pay for that!
When you spend your day slicing people up, you don't expect them to do anything else but sorta lay there and die. This enterprising soldier has decided that enough is enough with this sword-wielding cyborg business and begins to chase down Raiden as fast as his bloody stubs will allow.
Where are you?
Then he continues to simply ignore his probably fatal wounds and continues to walk around as if he hadn't just been halved. Number 7. Exploring the Roof, Tomb Raider 2. Tired of raiding tombs and all that entails? Maybe you want to take some time and explore the manor that tomb raiding built. This glitch allows you to climb up to the roof of Croft Manor by a series of strategic jumps. Now you can survey the extensive black emptiness surrounding your home and even climb atop the hedge maze. Using the safety drop, you can even go beyond the walls of Croft Manor and even have a look around there. However, be warned that you won't find much, and players aren't necessarily rewarded for their troubles. Number 6. Sword in the Head, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Well, if it isn't old Sword for a hat, just standing around keeping our streets safe from killers and thieves. Did he simply forget the 5-foot blade that the erstwhile assassin left in his head? You might be wondering why he isn't dead. Surely a man doesn't last very long with such a wound, much less stand around as if he hasn't sustained it. Soon the game's physics start to kick in, and the guard begins to act more becomingly for a man with a sword in his head. Number 5. Seeing Double, The Witcher 3: Wild Hunt.
Only true faith can provide salvation.
Roche and Vess are at it again. The two begin arguing the moral gray areas of war and being a soldier and, what's this?
I could not abandon them. They helped us.
Not content to stand around and argue, Vess has decided that she would like to do battle, but it would be rude to interrupt her commander while he's making his point, so she sticks around to listen to him.
I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Of course, she might be happy to know that this sort of thing has been spotted with several other characters as well. Even your horse Roach isn't immune. Number 4. Castle Crush Glitch, Donkey Kong Country 2: Diddy's Conquest. You're in Captain K. Rool's dark foreboding castle, and you and your ponytailed monkey friend realize that the floor has begun to rise. Now both of you must duck, roll, and throw your way through this hazardous level. But what's this? The barrel you were holding has become invisible, foes are appearing out of nowhere to slay you, and you've been inexplicably transformed into a pair of glitchy, clapping hands? Oh, that K. Rool is truly rotten. That's the only explanation. It couldn't have been bad programming on a Super Nintendo game, because that's outrageous. We haven't seen such a blatant disregard for the rules since the first Donkey Kong Country. By the way, we don't recommend that you try this on your SNES console, because you can lose your save file, or worse, damage the system. Number 3. Undead NPC, Call of Duty 2. People have witnessed terrifying and unexplainable things in warfare, as if dead bodies weren't enough. What if a corpse of a man you just killed began mouthing unspoken words to you from beyond the grave? Hit and shoot them as much as you like, the dead won't be silenced. Is this the guilty conscience of a digital shooter coming back to haunt them? Do robots dream of electric sheep? The answer to both is no. Number 2. Flying Tank, Grand Theft Auto 3. So let's say that helicopters and planes have lost their appeal as flying vehicles. What else could you possibly use to soar majestically through the digital skies of Liberty City? Well, I'm glad you asked. Hop in that tank, throw it in reverse, and start blasting your little heart out. If everything went well, you're airborne by now and loving it. Now, the physics that go into this trick have yet to be confirmed by the so-called real world, but we'll just have to take it as fact from a reality simulator as faithful as Grand Theft Auto is.
How do I end?
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Hang on, sweetheart.
Number 1. The Corrupted Blood Incident, World of Warcraft. September 13th, 2005, a day World of Warcraft gamers, casual and hardcore alike, will never forget. It was then that Blizzard introduced the Zul'Gurub raid, and unknowingly released a pandemic into the world of Azeroth. The raid's boss, Hakar, casts a status effect that sapped away at a player's health, and could be spread to other players. However, this was meant to only last a few seconds and be confined to the raid itself, but the effect accidentally spread to minions and pets, and thus was released into the world at large, infecting thousands of players and annoying their users to no end. This phenomenon spread so fast that it even attracted epidemiologists hoping to study how such a viral outbreak would affect the real world.
Though Azeroth was saved, the tenuous pact between the Horde and the Alliance has all but evaporated.
Do you agree with our list? If you didn't see a really popular glitch you think should be here, make sure you check out our first 2 videos on this topic. And for more not-so-broken top 10s published daily, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
I beg you to hurry. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.